Hi there, students. To square off. Okay, this means to fight. So the two big boys started to square off. Notice very often as well, square off means to get in a position, get ready to fight, and then begin to fight. So they were taking their positions, they were getting square to each other, they were looking at each other. The two teams will square off tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, so to begin a competition, to compete with something, the candidates squaring off in this election will be the Labour Party, the Conservative Party, and the Liberal Democrat Party. Okay, squaring off. The boy and his sister were squaring off as they always do. They were fighting. They were arguing. They were competing. Okay, so they are to square off, to get ready to fight, or to fight, to assume the position of fighting. But two people square off. They prepare to fight. Notice this is intransitive. Two people squared off. They squared off intransitive against each other. So square off intransitive against somebody, to square off with somebody, to take a position of offense or defense. Yeah. Okay, they started to square off against each other. The major companies are squaring off in a price war. They're preparing to fight each other. They're showing signs of opposition. The Prime Minister is showing signs of squaring off against his ministers. So he's going to confront them to fight them about this. Okay, so to square off, the two teams are going to square off in a series of different matches. So to square off, they're squaring off, getting ready to fight. Notice as well, to square off means, you could also mean to make something square. You could round something off to make it round, or you could square something off. You could put a square end on something. So the front of the boat is rounded, but it's squared off at the back. It's got a square shape at the back. But normally this idea of to square off, to get ready to fight, to begin a conflict, to begin a competition. Okay, the two men were clearly angry, and they were squaring. They were getting ready to square off. They were preparing to fight. As the two boys were squaring off, the teacher came out and stopped them. The two countries are squaring off, and it looks likely that war will break out. Maybe they're saber rattling, or maybe they're really going to do it. The fighters squared off and started hitting each other. The two candidates squared off against each other in a debate. Manchester United squared off against Liverpool. Okay, the president is squaring off against various leading members of society. Okay, so yeah, they're preparing to fight. They're getting ready for a punch up. So let's see. The origin I guess it's just they're putting themselves square where they're just ready. They're going to fight. Formality, to square off. 4.5 informality. Use informally, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, but stop there. So to square off.